Last time on the Hardcore Iron Man series, I got all of the drops from Zulrah and finished making all of the Zenyte jewelry. So that means the account is honestly at a really good place right now, but it's time to shift on to my next goal, and that is to get my Infernal Cape. Now, considering I already have a Twisted Bow, I probably could go for the Infernal Cape now, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't really enjoy the Inferno. I find it to be very stressful. So in order to make it as stress-free as possible, I'm gonna try to get Rigour first. So that'll be our main focus for now. We're gonna do lots of solo raids and try to get a Dexterous Prayer Scroll. Now, in addition to getting the Dexterous Prayer Scroll, there is another really useful drop that I've been getting from raids, and that is Dragon Arrows. Of course, right now, I'm not 92 mining, which means that I can't get Amethyst Arrows, which, frankly, should be a goal of mine, because Rune Arrows are kind of bad, but hey, okay, listen, do you want to get 92 mining? Yeah, I didn't think so. So hopefully we can stack up lots of Dragon Arrows throughout the process of getting these raids, and it'll be enough to get us through the Inferno. I thought white, but almost said purple. We are rewarded with more Dragon Arrows. You know, I think I've gotten significantly more Dragon Arrows from raids than I have Rune Arrows, which I don't think makes any sense at all. 1 HP remaining, and it's dead. Very good. Purple! Yes! Oh my god. Woo! Okay, it has been a while. It's been a while. I know the T-bow is a spoon, but we haven't gotten a purple in... I want to say something to the effect of like 50 raids, so... Here we go, baby! What do we get? Oh, a Dragon Hunter crossbow. So, it's a unique. I would say ultimately, given our current range situation, not the most useful drop for me to get, but, I mean, I don't know, if you go to like KBD or something, you know, it'll still have some uses, but... There is our very first Dragon Hunter crossbow. A nice 90 mil regardless. I'll take it, I'll take it. Oh. Well, that's one way to get a woodcutting level, okay. We like the Dark Relic, we like it a lot. Aha, I was gonna say, for some reason I thought I was close to a Herblore level. And I am indeed, this should give us a level. And we are now level 83 Herblore. OSRS streamer fights Cat and Olm at the same time. OSRS. Alright. Any purples? Oh, it's a purple! Let's go, baby! Come on! Alright, let's not get too excited, because we don't know what's inside the chest yet, but, just listen. Prayer, listen, I'll even accept an arcane, okay? Just prayer scroll me, please. An ancestral hat! Okay, you know, that's actually not a bad drop, and I say that because the ancestral hat does give a max hit. Oh my god, my mustache! My mustache peeking out. The ancestral hat does give a max hit with the trident. It doesn't with the sanguinesti, but it does the trident, so I guess it's kind of a useful drop. It's not optimal, but... You know, hey, it's a unique and it's kind of good. Well, I don't know if being overloaded will affect this, but we'll test it on the POH. So our max hit normally is a 35. If you slap on the ancestral hat, it is still a 35, but I'm going to double check and see if an overload affects that. And indeed it does. As you can see, I set up the DPS calculator to have all the same stuff. I got 96 magic overloaded, and with the ancestral hat, which is set number 1, we have a max hit of 44, and set number 2 without the hat, we have a max hit of 43, so it does have a use after all. Hey, just got level 94 farming. I've started actually training farming again. Now, of course, I do my daily herb run and whatnot, but I've actually gotten into the habit of planting trees again, because I think I have 99 stored, so slowly but surely you should be seeing some farming levels again. Now, as much as I've been enjoying raids, I do need to make sure that I'm still progressing my account otherwise, and I took a look at my skilling supplies, and I have a ton, well, rather, I had a ton of grimy herbs. So I went ahead and cleaned those and made them into unfinished potions. I then took a look at the Banked XP plugin in RuneLite, and lo and behold, we have at least level 86 Herblore banked. Now you might be thinking, what's level 86? Well, from 86, I can use a pie. I forget what it's called, but there's a pie that'll give you a +4 Herblore boost up to 90. And at level 90, I can finally make super combats. But if you look closely, I have lots of unfinished potions and not that many secondaries to go with them. I'm short on basically all of them, so I'm gonna have to collect some Mortmire fungus, potato cactus, white berries, red spider's eggs, wines of Zamorak, etc. Now, collecting some of the Herblore secondaries is a real pain in the ass, such as these wines of Zamorak. Like, why do these guys have to be aggressive? It just respawns anyway, you idiots! However, collecting some supplies isn't so bad. Like these potato cactus, for example, I don't even have to plant a new cactus. Once it's fully grown, you can pick all of them off, and then about 30 minutes later, they've fully replenished, so that's kinda nice. Well, I reckon this should be the last Spideen that I have to kill. I must say, the Tower of Life, really obscure piece of content, but honestly super useful. Like, red spider's eggs are great here. Well, I think with that, I've got pretty much everything I should need. Now, the only thing I'm low on is Wines of Zami, but I really don't want to collect those. And I think if I did the math right, I should have plenty of potions here for 86, so let's get to it. Oh, mouthful of food, but... Woohoo! Alright, here we go. It should be a couple more super attack potions, and there is level 86 Herblore. Next up, I need to make some pies. God, what the hell's the name of the pie I need? I honestly can't remember. Oh, well, I'm just kidding. I've already got like 10 of them. Sweet. Alright, here we go. The very first super combat of the hardcore. Ah, so nice. One of those little conveniences I got used to in Iron Mammal that I didn't realize how much I liked it until it went away. And now they're back. Okay, well, this is going to be the last of my clean Torstals. I do have some more grimy Torstals that I could use, but, you know, in total, we ended up making 422 super combats, and I reckon that'll be plenty to last for quite a while. This is one of my absolute favorite things in this game. Right after I get done with the Herblore grind and I make a whole bunch of potions, looking at this potion tab, okay, ignore the bottom half. Looking at this top row of potions is so good. Look at all these. 400 super combats, 1200 brews, 937 super restores. We are stocked for quite a while. Alright. And the white light. Hey, but there's our daily elite clue scroll. I swear, we get at least one elite clue a day without fail. I've got a good feeling about this elite casket. I haven't had a good one in quite some time. The chest turned out to be the Mimic. Okay. Well, here's goes nothing. I think my best course of action is to mage it. I mage it on Iron Mammal as well, except I usually lead off with a couple of declaw specs, so this might be, I don't know, a little... We'll just see how it goes. There we go. Well, that was easy. Nothing to be nervous about. Okay, there is the hardcore's very first Mimic kill. I've never had any luck with Mimics on Iron Mammal, so I'm not really expecting much. Oh, we get a Master Clue Scroll, otherwise not great, but if we can do the Master, it'll be good. You know, to be completely honest with you, this is a grind that I really should do anyway. like I really should get a Pharaoh scepter anyway. Maybe I'll chuck this in the bank for a while and try to get it. I mean, I don't want to, but I should get a Pharaoh scepter. The quickest way to grind out a Pharaoh scepter is to enter the Pyramid Plunder minigame, search the first golden chest, leave, and do it over and over again. Now, I wasn't able to find a world, but this is an extremely botted activity. You will sometimes find worlds with like 30 accounts doing this, and it's depressing yet funny at the same time, but you can get approximately 200 chests per hour doing this, and I think the drop rate is 1 out of 1,000, so realistically you're looking at about 5 hours, assuming you get it on the drop rate, so yeah, it's not too bad.
Donde está el Pharaoh's scepter?
Unfortunately, the RuneLite loot tracker does not keep track of the loot that you get from the grand gold chest, so I don't know exactly how many times I've looted this thing so far, but to give you a rough estimation, I've gained about 69,000 thieving XP so far, and on a normal full run, you gain 70 thieving XP. If you do a run where you don't get any loot, then you only get 30 XP. So we'll call it somewhere in the middle, average of like 55 XP per run. You pull out the handy dandy calculator, 69,000 XP, at about 55 XP per run. I have probably looted the chest about 1,200 times. And frankly, that's about enough for me for now. So I'm going to hang on to the master. Maybe next episode we'll get the Pharaoh's scepter. Thus far on my hunt for a Dexter's Prayer Scroll, I've done almost entirely solo raids, which is frankly the way I prefer it. I think solo raids are the most fun way to do it, but I was in the mood to switch things up a little bit, and my team agreed to carry me through some challenge mode raids. I had done a couple of CMs previous to this, so my 4th overall CM, or 2nd of the day, Jared got an ancestral robe top. So white light for me. Ah yes. I see you have received the Dexter's Prayer Scroll. I have a very tempting offer for you. I will give you 1 over-the-pants hands job and half of a PB&J, and then you just put that in my chest instead. Thoughts? This could be the potential 3rd item in a row. Nothing for me. And congrats on your twisted buckler, buddy. Woo. Good luck, boys. So white for me. Twisted kit recipient, I tried. Holy shit, man. Holy shit. That, I mean, it's not a purple, quote unquote, but technically 4 drops in a row. And all good things must come to an end. Unfortunately, we did not get a 5th item in a row. I know previously people have said they're not a big fan of seeing other people's drops in my progress videos, but, I mean, 4 items in a row, that's just not something you see every day. Well, the hardcore has burned its very first abyssal tentacle. It'll be in the chat box somewhere. Ah, yes. Your abyssal tentacle has degraded, so that's a full tentacle used up. Now, luckily, I do have some extra abyssal whips, so we'll make that. Hopefully, I don't use too many more, though, because I'm probably going to want to save these for Bandos, and then eventually Theater of Blood. I believe. You just needed a little encouragement, that's all. No way! I got an Onyx! That's my first one ever! Of all the raids I've done on Iron Mammal, I never got an Onyx or Tecton. Oh my god, that's so cool! Holy shit. Sub to Mammal received drop Onyx Tecton. That's awesome, man. My first one ever. Hey, yet another level up mid-raid. There is level 94 range, mid-Mutadial, who's probably about to kill me. Hey, nice. Any extra range levels are going to help in the Inferno, so there's a 94 range. Yeehaw! Okay, if that didn't get me a purple, you're banned. Just a heads up. You called it, dude! He literally said, give a big old yeehaw. He said to give a big yeehaw, and I would get a purple. And this man was right. Now the question is, did the yeehaw give us a drop we actually wanted? No. Another mega rare? What? Out of 5 purples, I've had 2 mega rares. That's fucking crazy. You know, it's actually a pretty good drop. As previously I've used the Zami Hasta for Tecton, and now we can use them more. Oh my god, that's crazy. Legit. 2 out of 5 purples is a mega rare. Fuck me, man, that's wild. Well, since I'm done with raids for the day, I'm gonna go ahead and use this Onyx. Now, I already have all the Zenites, and I have an Amulet of Fury, so really the only useful thing I have left to make is a Regen Bracelet. And Regen Bracelet really isn't all that useful either, to be honest, but, I mean, it's good in places like, I don't know, like Pyramid Plunder, Volcano, anywhere that you can just passively regen health. It's got some niche uses, you know? Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it an episode there. Thank you all very much for watching. We got 3 raids drops in this video. Now, none of them were the Dexterous Prayer Scroll that we were looking for, necessarily, but they were 3 pretty good drops, so you really can't complain about it. And of course, unlocking Super Combats is going to be really nice for the account moving forward. Next episode, I think I've decided if I get to around about 200 raids and I still haven't gotten Rigour, I think I may just try the Inferno with Eagle Eye and see how it goes.